Good morning, everybody. Ravenhawk here, and it has been a while since we've talked. I have been busy doomsday prepping. Haha, I'm joking, but not really. I'm sure, obviously, Russian troops target Kiev. I mean, I've been following this like crazy, and I'm sure as everyone else in the world has been. So I've been really sidetracked, and I have not made a video or even try to do TA for the most part for Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency for that matter, because I mean, you guys, it's just really simple here. Like, this is a highly manipulated market. I mean, it's just the bottom line. The whales own it. They own it for now until it becomes mass adopted. And what they're going to do is they're going to manipulate the market so they can squeeze every last bit and penny out of your average Joe. Okay. So, what people need to understand and what they need to stop doing is FOMOing in and thinking that this is the big hit, the big breakout for it to go like that, and all these people saying it's going to go up when it's just not. And the reason it's not is because we are literally in World War III right now. We've just come off of a pandemic, which that ain't over yet, okay? And on top of it, we have the highest inflation rates that we've had since the 80s. Gas prices are through the roof. I mean, everything's nuts. So if you actually think that we are going to have a market that we can sit and look at and say, hey, I know exactly what it's going to do, people, and I've got the 411, okay, those people telling you that are absolutely unequivocally wrong. They're liars, and you know who you are, guys. And the reason they're doing that is for clout, to get followers on YouTube, for to help pay their bills, okay, and to get clout on Twitter, etc. So, just everyone needs to stop. Look, it's really important, like, to find those core people that you trust for their technical analysis, which I have my go-tos, which I've already mentioned before in previous videos. But I mean, as far as you're concerned in trading such a volatile asset, is you want to at least get your basics down for looking at the market, seeing what it's doing. But I mean, just based on this chart right here. In fact, let's take it and just look for where we were at the height of the market and where we are. I mean, it's a complete and utter downtrend, and now we're sideways. Okay, there is no bull market anything about this, and what these whales are doing is they're doing these fake outs, and we're not getting past that $45,000 resistance level. So we're trading between 45 and basically 38 ish, and in my opinion, we're going to have a bigger dump, and we're going to go down to, well, I'm not even going to say what I think. I think that you need to be smart. You need to do your own research, but do not trust anyone online. You have to make your own decisions, because ultimately it's your money. It's your pocketbook, and it's going to affect your life and what you do with it. Now, do I think that crypto is an amazing opportunity? Absolutely. I would not even be in this space if I didn't think so. I would have not dove in with head first and all my entire body into this, if I did not believe vehemently within my soul that this was not worthwhile and could make my family money. Me and my family money to help me better take care of them. So I think it could create life-changing wealth, but I think the bottom line is that you have to be patient, and especially right now with everything going on in the world, you just need to sit back. I think this is my opinion, not financial advice. Sit back on the sidelines, just kind of watch it go. If we go above that 45 level of resistance and we start tracking above and we're coming back and hitting it and actually getting support on it, and it becomes support, then it's a different story. Then it'd be like, okay, I'm going to jump in, because really there's no hurting you waiting but anywhere between 42, 43, 44,000, like that difference is so small. And it's so much better than the market going down again and you risking losing what money you have. So when it does finally make its bottom somewhere around, in this area is what I think, but I'm waiting for the bottom as any good trader would, right? Or any person for that matter that has a brain. And then you're going to watch the market and track it back upwards, and hopefully we're going to have these big, huge gains. But that brings me to my next point, and it's the news. And sorry, that's not it. The news and what's going on right now with the executive order. And everyone's I'm looking at people's comments, and they're talking about it being a good thing, and I just don't see how this is a good thing. And if you look at the world order and how it sits in the totalitarian governments right now, China has outlawed crypto, okay? And they want to make their own, all right? Uh, Russia says they'll work with crypto, but they're trying to create their own currency. Canada outright outlawed crypto. Okay. I mean, talk about totalitarianism. My gosh, let's follow in suit with frickin' China, Canada. And then, the United States, but President Joe Biden's long awaited executive order, okay, fine, create a regulatory framework for digital assets. But you guys, do you understand that if the United States of America, if our dollar is not the global fiat that the world revolves around, then we have essentially lost our power as the number one superpower in the world. And the reason why Biden is not outlawing crypto completely like China or Canada is because we're not a totalitarian government yet, but we are definitely working that way. And I am not a conspiracy theorist person. Um, but I'm just sitting back and looking at it like logically. And I mean, what the gains are right now are the Riot blockchain, Marathon Digital, like the standard stock market. Those are the big gains yesterday after his executive order. And as you can see now, what has Bitcoin done? Well, we're back down again to about 39,000 right now. We're hovering between 38 something and 39 change, right? So the market's come back down on crypto. Okay, that was a whale pump and they stole your money basically, but you guys FOMO'd in, so it wasn't stealing. But anyway, I digress. But what I'm saying to you is that all this about leaking an executive order, I mean, doesn't that smell fishy to any of you? Anyway, it goes against the very reason why Bitcoin was created, which is because a decentralized financial system. It's to move away from the fiat. It's to move away from countries' fiat, because it gives people the power back and the power over their money. They own their money. Unlike our banking system where we put our money in and then they charge us to have it in there. And then they they don't give us any interest or anything on it, and then they lend out our money and make money off of us and don't give us any part of that. Okay, that's the beauty of Bitcoin, is that it's putting the power and the people's money back into their hands, and not the government or a banking system taking it from them. And guys, regulation is one step forward to centralizing, not decentralizing. Okay, so it's that simple. And each country right now is just like every man for himself. Russia is becoming an island. China's already an island. North Korea, they've been an island. I mean, but think about what's going on in the world. Canada and America, I mean, we're all kind of closing it down, and they're just trying to regulate and control us. And just like this person said here, Tom Emmer, decentralization is the point. The EO doesn't mention decentralization once. The disintermediation, gosh, that's a big one. Disinter mediation. Thank you. Can you tell that I'm just on fire right now? I have not posted a video, but I woke up. It's like 2:30 in the morning. No, almost 3 o'clock in the morning in California, and I'm just like my brain is just firing. I'm mad right now. I've got a lot that I want to talk about, but um, of our economy will enable all Americans, regardless of circumstance, to decide their futures, not a bank or big tech or government. And that is the whole point of decentralization. And for any of us who truly get what Bitcoin is, this isn't a good sign. Or maybe, I mean, but I'm just telling you right now that our government, Biden is not going to come forward and say, hey, y'all, I'm going to outlaw crypto, because then he would just be like the president of China. He'd just be like freaking the president of Canada. And he can't do that. And that's going to piss a lot of people off. So he's just playing diplomacy card right now. But you can bet your ass, you guys, that they are going to try to regulate the shit out of digital assets. And I'll tell you that right now. So just be prepared for that. Now, what does that mean? I don't know, but I know it's worth fighting for what has already been established and the wealth that has been established, and putting the wealth and control back into everybody's, the people's hands, not big business. Okay, not big government, but us, the people. And that's worth fighting for and talking about. So I welcome your comments and questions. And please, throw something out there. I mean, let's talk about it and get a dialogue going, because we need to protect this. But anyway, um, you know, everything, like, Bitcoin's down again. Big freaking surprise on my Twitter. I told everyone, I'm like, don't FOMO in, don't FOMO in, don't FOMO in. Like I said at the beginning of this video, it is right now, everything is just entirely too volatile. Wait until the bottom comes, and it is not yet. It is not yet. I think we're going to be doing some sideway actions. This is just my personal prediction. But a lot of that is just keeping the bulls and the bears kind of doing their dance, right? What they do. But at some point, there's going to be some capitulation. And I believe it's going to break down to the downward side. But I am long-term bullish. Please don't get me wrong. I am long-term bullish on Bitcoin, but I believe that it's going to break down to the downward side first. It's going to find itself a steady bottom. And then we're going to start working our way back upwards again, where we truly establish the real value of what Bitcoin is. And that's subjective as well. But the more and more people that start using Bitcoin, buying Bitcoin, and of course, it's a scarcity asset, which I've talked about before. There's only 21 million of them, right? So it will go up in value. It's inevitable, but it's going to take time. It's not going to be an overnight thing. So just be patient. That is your biggest tool in this market. It'll be your biggest friend in this market, is you being patient. And being patient is the true diamond hands, not holding it until you're broke and can't buy in when it finally hits a bottom. The true diamond hands is being patient. Being patient. Don't FOMO in. Be patient. Wait for the bottom. And then once you buy it, stick it in a cold wallet and forget about it for a while. Just forget about it, because you know you bought at a good price where the value is, where you feel comfortable buying Bitcoin. At 39,000, I don't feel comfortable buying Bitcoin. I'm going to wait until it goes lower, and I believe it will go lower. Now, if it doesn't, oh well, fine. At one point, once I realize that we are actually, and I know for certain that we have hit that $45,000 mark and that we have tested that and created support there, then I'll go ahead and buy up there. That's fine with me, because that'll be the bottom at that point, and then we'll move forward and go up again. Anyway, I'm back. I'm going to start making my videos again. I'm going to make them a little more interesting than just you looking at my screen, but like, honestly, I have to figure out how to, like, I know it sounds stupid, but I like got to get the camera looking at me, and I'm a chick, and I want to like make my hair look nice. And right now it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and I rolled out of bed, and I'm doing this video, and yeah, I wouldn't want a camera on me anyway right now. But what else did I want to talk about? Fear and greed. I'm actually like kind of surprised it's at 28. I would think it'd be more. So I think like I think like people are kind of emboldened by this executive order, but honestly, like, I mean, it's still fear, but not extreme fear, which is like, to me, with just the shit going on in the world, like, how, how is it there and not more fear? But I just don't think people are really like looking at this objectively. I feel like, I mean, I don't know. I think it's just you have to be logical and you have to be smart about this, and or else you're gonna lose your money. You're gonna lose your ass in this, and I'd hate for that to happen. I've lost plenty of money in crypto, and I've learned the hard way, and I am not gonna allow that to happen again. But uh, you know, I mean, you guys got to make your own decisions. Anyway, um, thanks for letting me talk at you. Feel free to like, if you like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. I'd love for you to tell me why you don't like it, just so I can have some feedback and work on my content. But yeah, I'll be more consistent again with my videos. Again, I was just like, I'm so caught up in what's going on and just Ukraine and everything. It's like, my heart hurts for the world. My heart hurts for the children all over the world. What we've just come off of 2 years of pandemic to go straight into a world, what could possibly turn into a world war, which literally in the last 2 weeks, everything has changed. Oh my gosh. And we are not, we're not going to come back from this and be like, okay, let's put everything back the way it was. It's forever changed. Um, our relationship with NATO, I mean, like, honestly, like, I'm just kind of like sitting back and being like, what is going on? And the powers, like the people in control, like, I'm scared for us, but that's a whole nother subject. Anyway, guys, just my advice to you, just sit this out for a bit. Just wait. Just like if you gotta sit on your hands for a bit, sit on your hands for a bit and just wait to see where this goes. Just don't lose your money. Don't lose your money and absolutely do not buy shit coins right now. Like just focus on Bitcoin, Ethereum, like the blue chip ones, okay? Like I mean, you know, I love Matic, I love Atom, I love Luna. I'm starting to wonder what's going on with Luna, honestly, but that's a whole nother video. Um, I like Theta a lot, and um, I like XLM. I do. I have a good feeling about it. And even Public Mint. I don't know if you guys have looked at Public Mint, although it's doing pretty crappy right now. And I've lost some money on that. And Link. But anyway, those are my kind of my picks. But you know, I'm just doing my research and stuff too. And I could most definitely be wrong. But I mean, there's definitely room for being wrong in this game of cryptocurrency. But look, guys, I hope you're doing great. Please stay safe out there and just pray. Come together like as just one people and humans and just pray that these people in power make the right choices, man, that we, oh my gosh, that they have some enlightenment or guidance or something to stop the madness. Anyway, take care all and much love to all. God bless.